Well, hello everybody, and welcome to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And here we are, getting ready to film part 2, or section 2, of editing your videos using the Video Guru. Alright, so this is going to be a short section. I'm going to basically show you how to set up a intro screen for your YouTube channel or whatever other social media you're going to be planning on installing it to. But I use YouTube, so I'm going to show you how to do it on YouTube. But there are other options, and we'll get to that in a little while. Alright, first thing you want to do is open up the app. Now, I've already done this one time, and what had happened was I didn't turn the sound down on this little camera I'm using right here, and I got it all uploaded and everything onto the computer where I could send it over to my phone for editing and posting, and dang it, no sound. Pissed me off. Alright, so anyway, let's start from the beginning. So what we're going to do is you choose new project right here, and then it comes up on videos. So if you have a video here that you want to use just as it is and upload it, then you can go to that video and use it. Now this is the one that I just did that I posted, but it has no sound. So we're going to go first to photos. So you can go around and prior to doing all this and take a bunch of photos that you would like to have on your intro. Or let's just say you just want one photo on your intro. Okay, so you can go down here and let's see if I got a pretty simple one. Yeah, let's have for my intro picture, I want this picture right here. So I'm going to choose it. And then you got an arrow down here. You're going to hit that arrow. Oh, I unchose it. Come on. Okay, so you got the arrow red now, and you got the picture down here that you want. So now you can hit the red arrow, and that's going to put it on screen here, and that becomes your cover picture. Alright, you see it says cover here in the beginning. So next thing you want to do is add some type of audio. Now on the audio I use music that Tony Larson from Doing Redneck Things Off-Grid with Tony and Leanne, he sent me a short guitar riff that I could use for mine. But let's say you want to add audio, so you're going to click on add audio, and down here it pops up the sounds, effects, extract. Let's use a record. Okay, so I'm going to use record, and I'm going to record my voice, and then I can change it to different voices and that stuff, but I don't do that stuff. I use my own voice. Okay, so I'm going to hit the record and say, welcome to my new channel, and then hit it again to finish that. Okay, now I'm going to choose the check mark down here in the corner. If I like it, if I want to hear it, I can bring it back to the beginning and use the play button. Welcome to my new channel. Okay, so if I like it, I can choose the check mark to save it, or the X on the other side would have deleted it. Alright? So now I've got my cover done. And you can do that with as many pictures as you want. And then you can use your audio. If you wanted the audio to stretch out further, you tap on it and you use the back side here. It won't let me go any further because it's just a short one, so that's all I've got. But say you had a long music, you can shorten it to end at a certain point on your video. All right. Okay, so we got that. Next thing is, let's say now you want to, this is your cover. You could save it right there by using that up arrow in the box right there. That will save it to that gallery that you saw in the beginning. And then you can add on to it later just by choosing it, and you add on using the add button. So you can add pictures, you can add video, you can add all that kind of stuff just by hitting the plus button. Okay, now it brings you to photo because that's where I was. Let's go to video. Let's say I wanted to choose this 1.05 video right here. Okay, so I click on that and I get the red arrow down here and it shows me the one I've chosen down here in the corner. So now I just hit the red arrow and it adds it onto my video. So now I can bring it back to the beginning and hit the play button and we'll listen to what's on there. Welcome to my new channel. Hello everybody, and it's Tell All Thursday. And we had this tool yesterday for What Is It Wednesday. So you get the idea. With now the weird shape on it. Stop it there. Now let's say I wanted to add a picture-in-picture on here to show you something else. Well, down here I can choose PIP, and then go to photos, and I can add a picture. Let's say I want to add this picture of my windows. Okay. So there it is right there. So now I can size it by using this arrow down on the bottom. I don't want it to be too big to cover up that upright picture. I move it up into the corner right there. All right. You can also edit right here, and you can edit whatever you want out of the picture. Or I can just leave it like it is and hit the check mark. And there it is. Now you can add things to it where the thing loops. If I click on edit, I can make it come in, go out. I can combine it, zoom in, zoom out. I can swirl it. I can flip it. Okay, let's just swirl it. Okay. Now it can show the amount of time that it swirls. We want to slow it down so it goes real slow. And then hit the check mark, and there it is. Okay, so now let's move off back here and play it. Tell All Thursday. And we had this tool yesterday for What Is It Wednesday. And here it comes right there. With the weird shape on it, and the ring on the bottom, or the middle. Okay, so I didn't like that. So now I can come back and choose it by clicking on it like that, and we'll edit it. And let's make the time of the flip take a little bit longer. And the ring on. Choose the check mark and go back here. And let's try it again. And the ring on the bottom or the middle. You see it rotate in, right? And play. What Is It Wednesday? With the weird shape on it. All right. And the ring on the bottom or the middle. Now, I just stopped it there because let's say I didn't want it to start right at that point. I wanted it to start a little earlier. So I click on the yellow line, click on it a second time, and you see the arrow here. I can grab that and I can move it to start right there at that scene instead. All right? So you can do that, and if you want to extend it longer, you can click on it, click on a second time, and you can extend it longer so it goes deeper into the video. Then you got all these other options you can play with down here. All right, so we're done with that. So let's go on, go back to play here, and we're going to go to the next thing. Now let's say we want to stop it here.
All right. Now,
and we want to put some text in here to say what was going on. Okay, so we click on the down arrow here to get to the text section. Tap on text, and let's say KOOL. Alright? So we can move that around wherever we want it on the screen and hit the check mark. Or we can add other things on it, make it zoom in, or change coloring, or change the font, any of that stuff. Let's say we don't like that font, so we want to change it to permanent marker. We can do that. Or we want to change it to Caviar Dreams. Hit the check mark, and it didn't change for me. Anyway, you get the idea. You can play around with that. Okay, so if you wanted to add another video at the end of that one, you come to the end of it, hit plus, go to your videos, and you can choose another video that you can add on there. Let's take that, well, not that one. We can X that one, say we don't want that one. X that one out. I wanted that really short one that I saw there. It was only a few seconds. Let's try the 17-second. And then we choose the red arrow, and it's added in. Okay. If you don't want it to be that long, you can click on it again, and you can shorten it up a little bit. All right. Real simple. If you don't like it and you want to get rid of it, while it's highlighted, you can choose delete and take it out of there. So you get to play around and adjust your intro the way you want to adjust it, okay? So I don't want to have a big intro here, so let's take this out, and you can trim it and speed things up and all of that kind of stuff. So let's see, I want to take that out of there, so I'm going to delete it, and we're down to just the intro again. Okay, so once you got your intro set up and you're ready to keep that, then you're going to choose this arrow up here in the box pointing upward, and you hit save, and you'll have to watch a commercial while it saves. And as soon as it gets down to the area here, you can close. There it is. Now if I want to add to that, I can use continue and keep going, or I can upload it to YouTube by clicking on YouTube.
Welcome to my new channel.
It plays it for me. I can edit it to a short,
new channel.
Or I can say next, and that's going to let me put in the title, the description, leave it unlisted until it's uploaded and checked. You can add it to your playlist here. You can tag products you want. Altered content, if you use robot voices, anything like that, you click on that and say yes, it has some altered content. If you use AI, you do the same thing. So that's it. Now you hit upload, and it uploads it to your social media. That's simple. I don't want to upload that, so we're going to discard the changes.
Welcome to my new channel.
And get out of there, and we're done with today's lesson. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and say, check it out, man. Join this guy's channel. It's worth it. You can learn stuff. So happy to be of assistance. Thank you all for everything you do for me. I appreciate it. And this is G Bear signing off.